last load of barley up this simplex tower. So yeah, it's first job's unbunging it. So after that thunderstorm the other day, we balled it all up in minutes. What's up with him pointed? We balled it all up in minutes, and anyway, before he goes on main road, so it's got a risk of dropping it and it dropping off. He's just going to run up a little bit of a sandy field and clean it up a bit. So yeah, whether we're going to go on combining this week, I don't know. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday fairly good, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, bloody hell, it's not good at all. It's showery again. So I've got one field a week, like I showed you yesterday. That might go by Wednesday, but if the rape is something like it's 11% moisture, it's going to have it, because it will be very vulnerable by weekend. So we'll see. Bloody hell, there's more dust up here than you think. Don't know whether you can see, but it's nearly full. Bloody hell, the dust that's coming out the top here is awful. See, my dad's got very patriotic for the Olympics. So yeah, showing his Olympic support. So yeah, we're nearly full. Another job out there. Grand up here today, actually. Oh, still. Absolute dust. Oh. Come to see Oliver working a bit of land up at Burnby. Bloody loads of moisture after that bad shower we got. Tell you what, it's working hard though, is that tractor. It's totally on top of the job, but it knows it's got this bloody thing off back. A good job though. We don't like it to get it too fine. What we'll do, we'll leave this for probably 3 weeks, get a bit nearer drilling date, then possibly let it drain up and then run over with power, then hopefully get another 2 weeks after that. And what we'll do, come in with mowers and just put seeding down. I did notice this morning though, because we were going to direct drill this and it put me off. Yeah, that squeak, I hope you haven't got a bearing. We'll actually inspect loads of slugs. This is a barley stubble where you don't see not many slugs. Yeah, there was loads of slugs. Well, yeah, there's a nasty squeak on that thing, I don't know what it is. I'll stop him at end and we'll have a look. After inspecting, must be a bloody stone somewhere because there's no bearings gone. Having a look at this straw, and actually I'm sort of pleasantly surprised. It won't bail today, but gets another good day on it, a bit of sun, it will go. But the quality of the straw is absolutely rubbish, just broke up. But I mean, it'll be alright for our pigs. But if we turn, Dad was on about turning this, but if we turn this, there'd be naught left. If we just slung that to the side, I think, you know, it would be a waste of time. So what I'll do, we'll hopefully tomorrow afternoon send Oliver up here and round bale it and just use, even if it's a little bit touch and go, we'll just get it out way, and then he can pull this one over, because this is a terrible weedy land, and it just wants ripping up and letting stuff grow. Actually, to say the conditions we drilled it in, and what it had to cope with through winter, it's done fairly well. Yes, there ain't no straw, but there was a fair crop of corn, so it must have done 2 3/4 tons, so we're quite acceptable. That's quite acceptable for up here. It really is. I mean, I was been listening to people on YouTube, one thing and another, with 4 tons and this and that, and they think, bloody hell, they must be doing something odd. Their land must be far superior to ours, because if we get anywhere near 3, it's a success to us. Yep, definitely a thunderbug, and there's loads of them and all. A bit late, I would say. They're late this year by a week or a fortnight maybe. It's usually in July, isn't it? Just come down to that land of ours at Latham, and you can see how wet it's been in past wheelings, but the wheat actually looks fantastic. What we're doing, we're round up in it, get rid of all this sort of ryegrass, meadow grass, and actually a few wicks among it. So we're just going to try and clean it up a bit, because it will be going in with second wheat. But if you listen closely, I don't know whether you'll be able to hear, but you can hear the wheat cracking, drying out and ripening. Because I tell you what, it ain't far off this wheat. It shocked me how close it is. You know, I don't think it'll be this week, but definitely next week we want to be down here and knock it over like. And it looks quite promising for this type of land. I mean, there's plenty of it. So yeah, yeah, we're quite pleased. So yeah, the plan is we'll round up it. Well, it'll want a week anyway for it to go into roots at grass weeds. So I don't know whether you can hear that on camera though. It's like cracking, and it's like cracking all the time, but like drying out. What it's doing, I don't know. What's making that sound, I don't know. You can't see any movement, like, but it's definitely making cracking sounds. So bit of a mess when I got into it. It didn't look so bad from Cato, but now we're into it. Bloody hell, there's a blanket of wicks in places. I don't think it's robbed the yield much, but since the wheat's died back a bit, they've sort of thrived. You know, they've took charge, sort of thing. But yeah, a bit of a mess. But the wheat looks good actually. It's all sort of folded over each other and looks pretty promising. Oats across the edge and all, they've never looked real brilliant, and they seem to have improved this last 2 weeks. I don't think it'll be a monstrous crop, but there'll be a crop. Holy hell. This field puts a new meaning into the word rough. Christ, the bloody wheelings. The wheelings are like 4.5 deep in places. Didn't realise what mess we'd made in winter, putting tillage on in spring. You wonder why I got my booms so high, but occasionally you slip into a wheelie, one deeper than the other, and you have a booming deck. So yeah, that's why booms are so high. But anyway, we're done now. We haven't broke out, which is a bonus. Boring. I hate powering. So slow and endless. Usually Phil's job, but anyway, he's poorly, so no, it's 5 o'clock, Monday night. I've just come like that. It's actually fast. Started at 5. It's about 6:30, 6 now, so certainly cover ground with a 6 metre, but it's still boring. I wouldn't want to leave it a day or two more. It'd soon get our hard. I mean, Phil ploughed it a week or 2 back, and you just need to get it broke down before it bakes out. One end of it feels quite light, other end of it feels very heavy. So I'm sort of half the speed as I get down the feed. It's not doing so bad though. Our power are quite low revs, 1700 revs around there. So we don't use as much fuel, we're using 40 litres an hour. But to be fair, I think if you had a 4 metre on 150 horsepower, you wouldn't be using, you'd be using something like that. You know, similar fuel use on a little tractor with a little machine. This is sort of totally on top of the job. And sort of a bit more of an economical way of doing it. As I say, not my favourite job. Oh, Sexy Fingers is just rung our Ollie. Must have leave spring on one of the trailers, so that's add to the job list. Just never ending. Don't think I'm going to be very popular in the morning though, because knocking off at about 7, 8 o'clock tonight, which will sort of get me a good way over there, and then coming at 6 in the morning to finish up. And with a problem with that, you might think there's a little caravan park there, and it's quite full of caravans. So with this big bastard rotting away, I ain't going to be popular at all. So, but anyway, they come to the country. They have to get used to the country ways, don't they? Smells and great roaring tractors boring out in the middle of the night and early morning. This is music, is it? It's all of a stations. Christ almighty. I can't work out how to put Radio 2 on. Bloody hell, I've managed it, look, Radio 2, thank God for that. So I'm here for a bit. I'm off to, I was going to get picked up, but then by the time I've pissed about and I upset them in the morning, I might as well get it done tonight and upset them tonight. So another hour and a half, 2 hours, it'll be dark like, and I'll knock this one's ending and then mend Oliver's trailer in the morning. That's the plan. Making a good job actually, it's crumbling nice. Bloody 9:30, I'm still here, just tidying everyone's up. Nice. Took me 10 minutes to find bloody lights. I don't usually drive this thing, never mind it's dark. There's one light out and back, and under close inspection the full of water. So they need replacing with LEDs in winter, or maybe soon actually. I thought, well, I hope to be in at home now, but that hell, there was some tough land there roadside. So no angry caravanners came out anyway, so survived without a good idea. So yeah, it's gone well actually. 27 acre. I came in here, I started at 5:30 and it's 9:30, so not bad really. And I've sucked about 200 litres of diesel. So yeah, 6 metre power, as bloody hell you can cover some ground. You think you know when we all went from 3s to 4s, you thought they had the world, but bloody hell, get yourself a 6, really cover some ground. I mean, a lot of people don't bother power and now they're falling out of favour. They're the greedy diesel guzzlers, but on our varied land, bloody hell, I mean, it's a must. I mean, there's places in here where you could tickle it up with the triple K. But if you didn't come in with the power in this heavy patches, you'd never get a seedbed. You know, whatever cultivator, I think you need a power. I think it's always got its place. Yes, they are a bit thirsty, but so yeah, right home time for me. I'll fold her up. Just got a couple of 100 yards and then fold her up and home. Ready for me tea. Lamb chops, Robert.